Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Oblivion Remastered. And I was doing some alchemy grinding off camera, because I know how boring grinding gets, and I ended up getting a level. Hitting up Journeyman status has opened up a lot of possibilities, and I made a lot of potions, and I gained a lot of experience. So, and part of that is because I made some multi-effect potions, and they level you up faster, so... Pro tip, do it. Alright, well, you know how we're leveling this character. Let's get our magic up as much as humanly possible. Willpower determines how quickly you regenerate magicka. That's why we're doing it, and don't care about the max fatigue. Care about the magic regeneration. So, another level there. Also found out you can only have one summon at a time. Why am I so surprised? Anyway, we got some selling we need to do, although the stuff's not that heavy and what we're doing.
What is it?
Do I really need to? No, I don't. So, we're just gonna go and continue what I said we were gonna do last episode. And for those who missed that, well, that's partially on you. You should probably go back and watch that. Anyway, we're heading to Shaden Hall. It'll help if I tag the quest. Let's try that again. Need to go to Shaden Hall. We need to find out why people keep saying, keep telling poor Reynald and Coral why they keep saying him in Shaden Hall. And we are in Shaden Hall. Nice enough little village, right near, is that the Yarls or is that the Velothis? No, it wouldn't be the Velothis. Velothis is up north. The Velis. Yeah, that makes more sense. Anyway, there's a nice guard right here. Let's talk to him.
What do you need? Reynald Germain. No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye.
That was actually quite the handy bit of directions there. See? Talk to guards. They can help. Also talk to beggars. If you butter them up, yeah, they can help too. Alright, he's above me. I was joking there about that, but I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to go above. I'm just going to rise above. There he is.
Is there something I can do for you? I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration, how to cast shields and that sort of thing. He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Okay, that means we need to go back to Coral. So we didn't stick around in Shaden Hall much, but that's okay. We didn't really need to. Let's give him a little bit of a head start. I've been hearing that he's been acting a little laggy lately. And we'll go talk to Borba and sell some stuff. Like, you know, homemade potions that I don't need, stuff like that.
Borba Grauzgash. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted. I'm retired from adventuring, but you might try the old mine they call Rickety Mine out east along the Blue Road. Another possibility in that direction might be Kemen. It's an old alien ruin. You might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants. There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes day god himself. Oh, best not to go there. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
All right, well, let's see what we don't need. Everything seems pretty necessary here, or just not worth selling. Not selling children. All right. Poisons, on the other hand, yeah, I can sell those.
An excellent bargain. An excellent bargain.
So as you can see, I made some Fortify Intelligence potions. Some of them have Restore Fatigue as well, but man, those are heavy. I'm going to sell those. We have some light ones that, 13 points for 51 seconds. That's not bad. That'll give us some extra magic. And we got some Night potions. 25 seconds. It's not terrible. Could probably do better, but not bad. Healing sorcery, resistances. And that's basically what I'm looking at here. All right.
I appreciate your business.
Stop talking.
Ouch. Okay, I'm apparently not very well liked. Then again, I'm not concentrating on personality here. I'm concentrating on
A coin for an...
just being me. Is he moving? All right, he's finally moving. All right, I guess we should too. So we're going to go all the way back to Coral.
It's you. Hi.
What is it now?
I heard someone broke into the Mages Guild.
Good night.
Bye.
I'm just going to follow the marker. I'm not going to assume anything or ask questions.
Oh, hello.
What's going on with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
Damn orcish
Nasty
barfly.
creatures. But I hear their meat is rather tasty.
I have no more to say to you.
Fine. Be that way.
Blade and bone, speak to me.
Yes? Did you say something to Bitneld? That was very sweet of you. Now he stops by here every day.
Awesome.
Mystery solved, huh? Reynold had a twin brother. Well, he had all of us fooled. I've heard that they have good magic trainers over at the Mages Guild.
You trying to say something about my magic skill?
Be seeing you.
I can't stop to talk now. I've got to...
Then go, you fool! Great. Love it when this happens. Part of that Oblivion
Well met.
jank.
Ah, it's you. You're the one... who are you again? Right. You were finding that fellow who's stolen my name. Have you had any luck?
Yeah, I found your brother. He's on his way here right now.
What? What? Brother? You misunderstand. I don't have a brother. Maybe I misunderstand. Another bottle of wine will help.
Oh boy.
What? Either I'm far too drunk or I'm misunderstanding you. I have a brother? How can that be? My family was killed long ago. At least that's what I've been told. Perhaps it's time for me to stop drinking. And he's coming here to see me, you say? Yeah, I better sober up. Yes, that's me. And apparently some other fellow as well. Strange thing, that. Knowing that someone else is also you makes my head hurt. The Countess seems much happier now that the item that was stolen from her was returned. Brother? Wow. Hope he's got a wine cellar.
Oh boy. Gathern, get out of the way, buddy.
I can't believe I've been reunited with my brother.
Come on, Gilbert. Alright, one of you two need to move. The Germain brothers have been reunited. After they speak, I should speak to Gilbert, who seems the more level-headed of the two brothers.
What?
Hello there.
Oh, damn, not this again. Wake up! Wake up! You're not dreaming, Reynald. It's me, your brother, Gilbert. That can't be. I don't have a brother. I mean, I never knew my real family. Who did you say you were again? I am your twin brother. When we were very small, our farm was attacked by ogres. Our father and I escaped. We thought you and Mother had both
Hello
been
there.
killed. If we had only...
Okay. No, we can do
No.
this later.
All I know is that traveling merchants found me in the wilderness by the body of my...
Well, ain't you the high Tom Titty? Yeah, I used to be Fighters Guild here in Coral, but I done some incarceration for trespassing and theft a couple of times. You know, they kick you out of the guild if you get caught doing some incarceration. How many, I forget, but I did a lot.
Mother.
Goodbye.
I was raised by the monks at Waynon Priory. My brother, it is wonderful to see you again. We will have much to talk about in the next days. I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynald. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly. He's Reynald. I'm Gilbert. I don't like to think about zombies. Missing arms, legs, heads. They smell awful and they're hard to kill. Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynald and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynald to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynald did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres?
Of course. I will help you reclaim Weatherly.
Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously. I wish my father had given me a better description of its location, but for some reason all he told me was south of Coral, north of Fort Kamala. Be careful. I don't know what dangers may lurk in the Great Forest.
Alright, let's look at the description. The quest. Gilbert and Reynald Germain have asked for my help in reclaiming their ancestral home. I need to look for Weatherly somewhere in the south of Coral. Perhaps I could ask around town and see if anyone can help.
Yes? Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would be to speak to Sabine Law at the Fighters Guild. She's explored the backcountry outside of Coral quite a bit.
Thanks, Gattern.
Bye.
At least he gave us a lead. On a lead.
Nothing is as important as a man's home. We must have ours back.
That's cool. We can work on that. Wait, what? Oh. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to wait for the smithy to open, huh? There she is.
We're looking for recruits. Interested? You need a place to sleep in Coral? Well, why don't you just join the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild? Sleep for free around Cyrodiil. Let me see. Oh yes, I remember. I think it's directly south of Coral. Place was overrun with ogres, though. Nasty brutes. Here, let me show you where it is on your map.
Thank you, Sabine.
Farewell.
Let's look at the map. And... Alright, so let's just go from the North Country Stables. And we've got a bit of a trek to make. And there's going to be somewhere else we're going to need to hit up along the way. So we will do that. And as I said, a bit of a hike. And of course we'll collect alchemical ingredients as we go along. I have an alchemy addiction. And the only cure is more cowbell. Actually, the only cure is more ingredients, but close enough. Now, if cowbells were an actual ingredient, I'd laugh my ass off. That actually sounds like a worthwhile mod, don't you agree? Okay. Whoops. Alright, so we got Fort Kamala nearby. Which we're gonna hit up. Well, turns out Dad gave some rather crappy directions. It's south of Fort Kamala. Fort Kamala is right here. And we're gonna let my ghost have some fun. Oh, hey! Out of Antheloma. We'll go, little ghosty. And here is the entrance to Fort Kamala. We don't need to be in there. So, okay, that ghost does not last very long, does he? Jeez. Okay, not much else here. Well, successful fight means we save. And we are right near Hector. Wow, there's really a road from Hector to Fort Kamala? Huh. Alright, well, we've made it to Hector. And this place looks like hell. It's okay, we don't really need to be here. We will be here later on, but we don't need to be here right now. And, oh boy. We're going to be here a lot sooner than we think. In case you're wondering, that horse will be explained soon enough. If not this episode, then likely the next one. Oh, lovely. And that thing is out. Okay. I don't suppose I can recharge it. That's empty. That's empty. Ah, they're all empty. Lovely. All right. Okay, there's Weatherly in the distance. And successful fight makes me save, and there goes my ghost. Steel Blue Antiloma. His life. Well, kind of literally, because... Oh, Cloud of Funnels. Those are useful, too. Now, what I said before about Steel Blue Antiloma being life... Well, actually, it's Magicka. But Magicka is life if you're a mage. Bug gloss and a fair amount of it. Yes, we will be collecting lots of flowers. And mushrooms. And no, not for pizza. Wrong game. That's Fallout London. I knew I missed one. Tiger Lily. Okay, now that we've regained our bearings. Oh, 2 ogres at once? Oh, I do not like that. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Stupid frickin'... Get to jump on me like that. Stupid bastard. Jeez. Alright. Well, anyway. We got a rally spell. I got one of them? I did. Good. Alright. The ghost dies quickly. Crap. I'm in inventory, not magic. Okay, we're going to save. We're going to keep an ear out on the music, and as soon as the music changes, then we'll know we're being attacked. And I can quick summon a zombie, who I think is where I'm queued up. I found Weatherly south of Coral, but it's overrun with ogres. I should report this information to Gilbert. No, I won't. I'm going to kill the ogres. I got groundlings, and they're piddly by ogre standards, so this shouldn't be very difficult. I am, however, going to collect some mushrooms first. A lot of bug loss. I like that. Okay, St. John's wort. Flaminata. Good. Yep, we got a scroll. The ogres have been defeated. I should make my way back to Coral and bring this information to Gilbert. The zombies are a bit more tankly than the ghosts. The ghosts are good side companions if you're a tankly sort. Okay. Let's head back to the brothers.
Hello.
And they're staying at the Grey Mare again. Good. Thought I saw something over there.
Hey,
What are you doing here, Arana?
Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet?
It is. The ogres are gone. It's safe.
Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now?
Yes. Let's go.
Right. We're off.
We're also on our way there. Alright, back to Weatherly. The Germain brothers have returned safely to Weatherly.
Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time. Please, visit us again soon.
75 gold. That's something.
You are welcome here anytime, my friend. At long last, it's good.
How much gold do we have? 332.
Just stand
You know
up.
what? That's enough to buy us a new spell. Or at least it should be. Alright, back to Coral. So we're going to go back into the Mages Guild. There is a very specific person we're looking for, who's also a Breton. Bretons all around. Which is funny considering High Rock is nowhere near.
Greetings.
the chest.
Yes.
A pleasure to speak with you. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. So, the brothers have once again reclaimed Weatherly, eh? Good for them. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Okay, defend is just slightly better. Don't need... I got a dagger. Summon Scamp. Oh, that could be interesting. But no, the spell I'm looking at is Soul Trap. That's the one I want.
A pleasure to serve you.
Now I can
That
use them to
hand
stow up
now
those
offers to
gems.
protect your...
Interesting.
And then I can use those filled gems for recharging my staff.
Hello. Do you ever spend time in the Oak Enclosure?
Certainly I've spent
Greetings.
time. What exactly do you require?
Nothing. I'm actually going to Northern Goods because we need to set up the next episode.
Go ahead, please. You ever talk to Hondatar? Odd fellow, but he seems to know his way around these parts. What can I interest you in?
Okay, that's a little bizarre, but alright. That should have worked, but it didn't.
Take care.
Alright, so there's one other thing we can do to set up for the next episode. Thought it was going to be that, but evidently not. We can go right nearby to the Oak Enclosure. There's somebody else we can talk to for a potential new quest. And there he is.
What do you want? Good day.
Alright, never mind. So, we're going to grind a little bit. Just that way I have some stuff to sell to Seed. Maybe that'll trigger it. Alright, let's just go through everything. Start with positive effects. You know, things that might actually be useful. Carrots and cloud funnel caps for fortify intelligence. Let's see, what else we have? Restore intelligence and restore fatigue and night eye. So and what else do we have? Resist paralysis. Okay, and ogre's teeth. That's about it there. Okay. Is that all we can really put in here? Okay, a 3 potion, that's not bad. We can make 3 of these. And we can still make these, or double. 16 of them, yeah. And some single night eyes, sure. That'll do for now. That almost got us yet another level. This quickly.
Go ahead, please.
Alright.
What can I interest you in?
Okay, looking at the potions, sort by weight. And 28 pounds. Honestly, they should be worth a lot more, but for whatever reason, they're not. Fine. I'll hold on to them. Sell that stuff that mage was wearing. Sell that inspiration tome. We don't need
You
it
got
anymore.
a great deal there.
Sell the wolf pelt. And that'll do.
A pleasure to serve you. Farewell.
What does that put us gold-wise? Not much. Okay. So, for whatever reason, that's not working. Alright. There's a way around that, and I'll... Alright, we'll need to grind out some stuff. I want to get another level. Just looking for anything we can make a potion with. Okay. Poisons. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, fine. Alright, so to the Mage's Guild we go, so we can sleep.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat.
Time check is 5:47, so we're gonna sleep for a cool minute. Reset the day, gain a level.
How can I help you?
Okay, so 5, 53, 6, 7, 53. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you have suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Another point in luck. And more intelligence and willpower. Okay, by the time we get back to Northern Goods, should be open.
Yes. You know, I think the mutton here in Coral is the best in all the Empire. That's good mutton.
Okay, that
I
failed.
offer the finest goods and lowest
But
prices
we can
in
sell our
all
poisons.
Cyrodiil. That's a fair deal. Another satisfied customer. Be seeing you.
Yeah, we got our mercantile up to 21 at least. Not a total loss, but not what I was looking for. But we should have enough money now to buy another spell. Now we're just looking at upgrades. But first we're going to check out that one guy here. Father
What do you
Silliness.
want?
Alright.
Good day.
If the quest were to start, he'd just come right out and say it. And actually kind of the same thing too with our dear Seed. Alright. Well, this video is starting to get long, so we'll buy another spell and we'll call it.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
How do you do?
No, you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Well, I'm not going to have any use for commanding touch. I prefer my commanding from a distance. And I've got my hands on a... Okay. Alright, so... Better shield? Yes. I've not really been using the War Axe as much, but maybe the Scamp will do a little better. Or should I go with the better healing? You know, it never hurts to have better healing.
Thank you for your business. Goodbye.
Alright, so... we ended up getting a better defend. Defend is 15%, while protect is only 5%. So that is a good bit better, yes. And heal major wounds, it's a lot more expensive, but you're getting triple the healing capability. So yeah, definitely worth it. And we do have a weapon if we need to, if we really need to. Dagger. We'll eventually get to it. So we still have the Scamp and the War Axe to get.
What can I do for you?
This guy.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
It's a little too highbrow for me. We don't even have anything. Oh, bound queer. Really? Really? Oh man, that sucks. Okay. Bound mace, bound bow. They don't last very long. Bound shield. That actually does last a good bit. But the fact that my skill level is too low is kind of irritating. Well, what are you going to do?
Take care.
Let's look at our skills real quick, and then we really do need to bail. Conjurations at 44. Okay, so these are all journeyman level spells. And I am definitely not there yet. But that's okay. We will get there. That's the important thing. We do have one journeyman skill, and it's making potions. Alright, everybody. We'll figure... next episode, we will figure out just what the hell I'm doing wrong, why I'm not getting these quests for Seed and for Euless. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in, and help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Oblivion, the Remastered edition. Anybody else see those dogs there? I'll see you all next time.